Oh, my fault. Okay, these are robots. We develop computers to simulate, to train them, computers to simulate them, and the computer that goes inside them. There's a whole bunch of human robotics companies being built around the world. They all see the great opportunity to revolutionize this new device, if you will, and the progress is going incredibly fast. As I mentioned earlier, if you can generate video from prompts, if AI can perceive, it can reason, and it can generate videos and words and images, and just now with cars, the path, the steering wheel path, why can't it also generate locomotion abilities and articulation abilities? So that fundamental ability for AI to revolutionize one of the hardest robotics problems is around the corner. Humanoid robots are going to be a thing. We now know how to build these things, train these things, and operate these things. Humanoid robotics is going to potentially be one of the largest industries ever. And it requires companies who know how to manufacture things of extraordinary capabilities. This speaks of the European countries. So much of the world's industries are based here. I think this is going to be a giant opportunity. Well, let's say it's 1 billion robots around the world. The idea that there'll be 1 billion robots is a very sensible thing. Now, why hasn't it happened? Well, the reason for that is simple. Today's robots are too hard to program. Only the largest companies can afford to install a robot, get it to teach it, program it to do exactly the right things, keep it sufficiently surrounded so that it's safe. That's the reason why the world's largest car companies all have robots. They're large enough, the work is sufficiently repetitive, the industry is at a sufficient scale that you could deploy robots into those factories. Almost everybody who's a Mittelstand or small, medium companies or mom and pop restaurants or stores or warehouses, it's impossible to have that programming capability until now. We're going to give you essentially robots where you could teach them. They'll learn from you. Just as we were talking about agentic AI, we now have humanoid AI that can learn from your teaching using toolkits that are very consistent with the NEMO toolkits I spoke about. NVIDIA here as well is built in 3-layer stack. We build the computer, the Thor computer dev kit looks a little bit like this. This is a robotic computer, completely self-contained dev kit, sits on your desk. These are all the sensors, and inside is a little supercomputer Thor chip. Just really, really incredible. And these, yep. Yeah. I could imagine getting one of these inserted like that. Okay. Thank you, Janine. And so that's the Thor processor. On top is an operating system designed for robotics, and on top of that, transformer models that take sensor and instructions and transforms it and generates flight or paths and motor controls for arm articulation, finger articulation, and of course your legs articulation. Now, the big challenge of humanoid robotics is the amount of data necessary to train it is very, very hard to get. And so the question is, how do you do that? Well, the way you solve that problem is to back in Omniverse, a digital twin world that obeys the laws of physics.